You're about to see why that sizzling wok at your favorite Chinese chain is mostly theater. Let's start with the biggest lie. The orange chicken that looks fresh but is built on pre-breaded, frozen pieces, syrupy sauce, and a microwave cameo. If you're tired of paying premium prices for reheats and corn syrup gloss, stay with me. We'll name 5 chains to skip, how to spot the fast food theater tricks in under 10 seconds.
Maybe it's the comfort factor that draws us in.
Big, small, almost every corner you can see a Chinese restaurant there.
Larry Law owns Meiwa Restaurant in downtown Washington. Mei means American, Wa, China.
You could not find any Chinese restaurant in the United States, small or big, that doesn't serve General Tso chicken. American tastes like to have a little bit sweetness. The Chinese, they don't like sweet that much.
And he says what people in the U.S. go for bears little resemblance to real Chinese food. And perhaps the best-known U.S. dish masquerading as Chinese cuisine is General Tso's chicken.
And where to go instead for real wok cooking, fresher veg, and cleaner menus you can trust. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video.
We sell over 110 million pounds of orange chicken every year. We have Panda Express in all 50 states now. We also have stores internationally in 12 countries. A store on average, we may make over 100 pounds of chow mein. This is our wok station in the back of house. It's an open kitchen, so everybody that comes can see what's happening. We're using jet tip burners that go 100,000 and 150,000 BTU. You know, a lot of times we're the first taste of Chinese food for a lot of people in the US. This is our water blancher where we can par cook and boil vegetables. Lastly, it's our sauce cart. This is all the sauces that we make in-house and our condiments that we're gonna be toasting, our aromatics.
If a wok is roaring in front of you, why does the food still taste like it came from a factory line? The short answer is that the show at the counter is a cover for the system behind it. You hear the sizzle, you see the toss, but the real work was stamped, sealed, and shipped long before you walked in. Let's start with the promise you're sold. Fresh, fast, cooked right in front of you. The trade-off is hidden in the pipeline. Chains build speed by moving the labor upstream. Proteins get breaded and par-cooked in bulk. Sauces arrive as tubs or pouches. Veg comes pre-cut, often blanched to hold color. At the store, the cooking is a reheat and a glaze, not a build from raw. Here's the gap. That crisp chicken? It likely started frozen and got a fryer dunk to revive the shell. Those glossy vegetables? They were cut days earlier, sitting in chilled bins. The sauce that seems rich and savory? It leans on corn syrup or similar sweeteners to deliver shine, cling, and instant wow.
This is a heaping spoonful of sugar dumped into just one serving of General Tso's chicken. How popular is this item? It spawned a film, Looking for General Tso. While the dish is flourishing in the U.S., there was a real general in the 19th century who apparently has no connection with the deep-fried chicken.
So our documentary is about the man behind a chicken, specifically a chicken dish called General Tso's chicken, which is basically not known in China, but the most popular dish in America.
It's fast, consistent, and loud. It's also staged. Former line cooks describe a workflow that runs like a mailroom. Cases arrive labeled and portioned. Staff thaw, dump, refry, and finish with sauce. The wok toss is the last 5%, the part you can see. The first 95% took place in a central kitchen, where timers, not taste, did the heavy lift. That's why every store nails the same texture, even when the person at the station is brand new.
He noticed a lot of citrus in dishes, so he got the idea of taking a Hunan-inspired dish flavor profile, and he merged that with citrus flavors, and that's how orange chicken was born. Golden brown and delicious. Next thing we're gonna do is toss it with the sauce. So you wanna heat up your wok till it gets nice and hot. Next thing we'll do is we'll start with our aromatics in the wok. First thing we wanna do is fry it up. It's already been fried once, so this will be the second fry. So you see it's like the little ridges. It's not smooth, and that holds all the sauce and it adds a texture. We're gonna fry our chicken for 7 minutes.
Now, let's talk numbers in plain English. A typical orange chicken portion carries more sugar and sodium than most people expect from a savory lunch. That sweetness is not just there to please your sweet tooth. Sugar is a stabilizer. It thickens a sauce at lower heat, helps it cling to cool or reheated food, and hides stale notes. When you bite into a reheated, pre-breaded chunk, the sugar makes it feel fresh for 5 minutes. Then the glaze gums up, and you're left with sweet salt and chew. The wok station is a stage set. You get lights, sound, a flare of steam, and a quick toss in front of the audience. But the script, the casting, and the shoot all happened months ago in a plant. Think of it like a TV rerun with a live studio applause track.
Our most popular dish by far is our orange chicken. It's what we're known for. The first thing that we do is we'll make the sauce. First ingredient, we'll have our starch in there, and this will help thicken the sauce later. This is kind of like our mother's sauce. The next ingredient we'll add is our vinegar. This sauce and this flavor profile, the inspiration is from Yangzhou, China. That's where our founders are from. In that region, there are a lot of sweet and sour flavors. Soy sauce, a little bit of sugar, some ginger, garlic. We're going to add 1.5 quarts of water. I know it looks like a lot of sugar, but it's for a lot of batches of orange chicken.
You're reacting to the noise, not the plot. There's another quiet player here, the fryer oil. Fast food operations run oil on a schedule, not on taste. When the change window stretches, oil oxidizes. It picks up burnt crumbs, turns darker, and leaves a stale after smell on the food. That's why fried bits can taste the same across items. Chicken, shrimp, even spring rolls share the same bath. Fewer changes cut costs, but they also drag down flavor and add that flat, tired finish you try to chase with more sauce. Truth is, 5 major chains lean hard on this stagecraft. Some are gentle with it, others push it to the edge. You might want to know there are cleaner spots where the wok still means heat, not hype, and where the line actually cooks to order. You can spot the difference fast. How the sauce looks in the pan, how the veg feels when it hits the heat, how the staff handles raw protein versus pre-cooked trays. Here's the real kicker. The base of many orange chicken sauces isn't citrus magic. It's concentrated sugar syrups tuned for stick and shine. That syrup does the heavy lifting. The wok show can't change that, and it doesn't change the clock. The timestamp on your meal lives in a factory system. What you see at the counter is the encore. So now that you know how the show works, you have a choice. Skip the props, look for the tells, and pick places that treat the wok like a tool. Now let's move from theater to choices, 5 chains to skip, the tells you can spot in 10 seconds, and the places that actually cook. Fresh isn't a sound effect. If the sauce is syrup and the protein was cooked weeks ago, that sizzle is stage lighting. You're not getting heat, you're getting a soundtrack. The truth is, you have options that reward you back with real flavor and cleaner plates. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who orders orange chicken on autopilot. Then try shops that publish ingredients, cook to order, and use real wok heat. Drop your horror stories and wins in the comments. Next, we'll test drive 2 fast spots that claim scratch prep, stopwatches, receipts, and a sodium meter.